Bless you, bless you. Hey Gamma. Hey Kajaria. How y'all doing tonight? Thank you for hitting that like button on the way in. We have made it back in town. Hey Marjorie. Hey Fly Girl. We have made it back into town. Safe and sound. Done fed our face. Done been in the garden and everything here today. So I just wanted to make sure that I come on, and speak to y'all tonight and just let y'all know how I'm feeling about the night before. I think I hurt my leg. Lord, girl, you always thinking you hurting yourself. My goodness. Hopefully you didn't. That's good. That's good. But I came on to, talk to y'all before it's time for chemo tomorrow. Hey, Shalissa girl. Even though Shalissa like right here, she coming in speaking. But anyways, I just came on to chat it up with y'all a little bit tonight. Because we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, and anyways, tomorrow is not promised to any of us, but we gonna live tonight just like it is going to exist. So, um, yeah. So tomorrow is the restart of chemo, and we're gonna see how that goes. If it's the Lord's will for us to, hey, a whole vibe. If it's the Lord's will, we'll be continuing on with chemo tomorrow. So hey Chris, how you doing? So I don't know how that's gonna go. I ain't really feeling any type of way, like I usually feel. Like you'll start getting sick the night before or any of that stuff like that. I don't feel like any of that at this moment. I don't feel like no scariness about going to get it done. It is what it is. Hey Shamika, how is everything going? I've been saying too that I needed to talk to you because we could have been did a live together or whatever. I did my live with Gamma's World, and I even told Gamma, I was like, I need to speak to Shamika because I said that I would do one with her because I like to keep my word whenever I do something. But every time I was coming over there, you finna get ready to get off live or something like that, or you were celebrating your birthday and all of that stuff. We'll catch up when the timing is right. And we're gonna see how this chemo session goes, if it makes me as sick as the other ones have been making me, or how it's gonna switch up, and then we'll be able to know how we gonna go from there or whatever. Because I love, just point blank period, I love talking gardening and everything. And speaking of gardening, Gamma, man, your garden, you and your mom's garden look absolutely beautiful. And show does Shalissa's on too. I did a short in Shalissa's garden today. So but yes, it is very exciting to see all of the people that are joining into the garden community. Chris, I know you're gonna be next. I know you're gonna be next, coming on here giving us a report about how you doing in your garden and what you done planted out there and everything. So we just waiting on you. And thank you for the prayers in advance, tenfold to you. Um, so, you know, I don't really have I had a good time because I went in. I almost stayed a week in Georgia with my sister, around family and everything. I had a good time. Um, The kids had a good time. And it's like now getting back here and getting back into the swing of things of, however however this thing is about to go. So, we're gonna let me come on here with all my smiles and everything. And it's not that I'm claiming any one particular thing. The thing is, what I'm doing is I'm walking in reality. And if I come on here and pretend with you all that every chemo session that I've had before has always making me sick, and almost to the point of where I really can't talk that well. So, what I'm doing is I'm dealing with the reality of what I know it normally does to me, and I would jump on top of the roof and do a holy dance, if it doesn't go that way tomorrow. I'm not saying that it can't go that way. I'm just in the reality of what I've known it to do to me previously. So don't think that I'm like claiming some big stuff that's gonna happen to me or no nothing. That ain't how it is. So you know, but just want to make sure, like, you know, I come through and talk to y'all, because I don't know how long it'll be before I love it, girl. I love you too, Kajaya. I have my garden bed, transplanted my sweet potatoes, squash, and green beans, starting lettuce and green onions. Chris, you better come through, girl. You better come through. I knew it. I knew it. Look at there. Okay. Gamma, didn't I tell you she was gonna sneak it in on us? I told you that, didn't I? Before you know it, she gonna be done planning more stuff than we got planted. There she go. You are an inspiration, and I truly appreciate your knowledge, bravery, and authenticity. Thank you so much, Chris. And sometimes I just feel so good to be just free. And sometimes I do care about some of the things that I come on and say to y'all, but I care, but then again I don't care. You know what I mean? It's like so many things can keep you in bondage or whatever like that, and so it's like when I feel like it's like got me in bondage and it's stopping me from progressing and move forward to it, it's time to let it go and move on, carry on with your life. It is what it is. I'm praying that sickness never comes over you. Amen to that. Thank you, Gamma, and tenfold to you. I really, really need that, So, girl, but I don't see the stuff. You gonna say you planted seeds, right? I see the leaves and stuff. LOL. That's it. Okay, then. Well, you see it already. Then, if you see leaves, then that's a great sign. You might not see the fruit yet, but if you see leaves, that's how it all begins. Just like that. Chris trying to sneak me from behind. Yeah, she trying to get you, Gam. She trying to get you. I'm just being patient. Yes. Chris, that is one of the things that if gardening don't teach you anything else, it definitely teaches you about patience. So, just don't rush it. Don't try to do what anybody else do. It stay in your own, stay focused on your own thing that you're doing. Cause the minute you try to do what everybody else doing, it'll get very frustrating to you. Your garden ain't meant to. Your garden is to be something that's speaking to your life, and everybody else's garden is speaking to their life or whatever. Your life is obviously different from all of us, and so just go with the flow of your thing. And the moment you think something is going wrong, now you got a community that you can ask questions to. What's going on with my stuff, but as long as you see green leaves and everything, you doing fine. You're doing fine. And guess what, Chris? You say you learning. We all learning as we as we go and grow. Because I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know. I may seem like I know a whole heap of stuff, and to a certain extent I do. But there's a lot of things that I don't know, and I'm willing to go and learn if I need to. When it get there. So, right, what truly matters. Yep. Um, can I get a green bean? Um, Yeah, you gonna get some if you planted them. You gonna get some green beans. You watch and see. I will continue to try though. I won't give up. Amen. No, and all it do is, Chris. All it take is one plant. Once you start getting something on one plant, you can call it a wrap. You'll never give up after that point right there. You'll just keep on trying to get something. If you can harvest one thing, even if it's a lettuce leaf, you gonna be happy to harvest that lettuce leaf. So you ain't gonna give up. You ain't gonna give up. Thank you for teaching us, Deshaunda. No problem. No, it is absolutely my pleasure to encourage other people to grow. And then too, y'all see what's going on in this world, right? Y'all know some things gonna switch up and everything. We got a whole situation going on out here. So what better time than to be trying to be productive for you and your family? Because it's a lot going on. Y'all see what's happening out here. I know if you ain't seen what's happening, you don't heard about what's happening out here in this news and stuff. I bought me a little 68-ounce sprayer to water with the little force to clean the leaves. I'm too lazy to be unrolling and rolling the water hose down and up. Okay. I know what you probably talking about. What them things you have to pump it up, Gamma. That's what you talking about. One of those, and not you saying you cleaning your leaves, Gamma. That that's water hose, my lord. Yes. I think my cucumbers are sprouting. I planted them right out the cucumber. Okay, Shamika, come through with the groceries. Yes, get your seed from your groceries. I planted them right out of the cucumber. Should I have dried them and stuff? Did they come up? Did they come up after you planted them, Shamika, or you haven't seen them? If you seen them come sprouting up, it didn't matter whether you dried out or not. Because and I'll tell you why I say that, because I used to have this thing we called it a dump garden. And it was like, okay, say if you had a salad and you ain't use all of the cucumbers. Well, when the cucumbers started to shrivel up, we would throw it into that dump garden. Anything that was fresh that had seeds or whatever, it was like a compost bin, right? For any food or whatever. Any of that stuff we would throw out there, we never let it dry out there, and it grew. It had cantaloupe, pumpkins, cucumbers. I mean, watermelon, everything that you could throw out there. So it ain't necessary that you dry them out, but drying them out is a way that you can. So say if you don't want to plant them this year or whatever, you can have them for next season when it's time to plant more like that. Just stick them onto a paper towel and dry them out. But if you got sprouts out there, no, you absolutely don't. And if for those who do say you have to let them dry out, you just proved them wrong, didn't you? You just proved them wrong, Shamika, because yours came up right out of the cucumber. So there you go. And that's another thing. We all have to try from different places. Like I can say to Gamma, you may not be able to grow no mango tree where you is. Well, guess what? We won't never know if Gamma didn't try. Just because somebody else tried it, she might live in a different area, and she might be able to make a mango tree make it. Maybe she put it in a bucket, and then when it's snowing and stuff like that, you pull it into the garage, or in the porch or whatever to protect it from the cold or whatever. If we don't never try to figure out, then we ain't gonna know what we all can do. So we all gotta try different things, even the things that they say it ain't gonna make it. I know none of that stuff. Still, keep on trying it. A lot of the stuff that I grow in my garden, I didn't think that it would grow here, especially a pomegranate tree. Never thought that it would, but if the seed popped up and it stayed there, okay, there it is. But this, with all that's going on in the world right now, trying any and everything, shoot, at this moment you probably should be trying to see if you can plant your stuff that come out the frozen section. I don't know, but this things is getting crazy out here. I know y'all see it again. Shauna is truly contagious. I sure try to be. I need those sprinklers like Tashana. Well, I only got to my that set that I got from Timu. You know, I don't even use that thing. But this is why I don't use it. When I first put it in, Chris, I did say that I put it in because when you got a garden, your garden is about you and the things that you want to go out there and do. Um, Everybody is not interested in my garden the way that I'm interested in it. Nobody's gonna go out there. If I ask my kids to go out there in the garden and water the garden, yes, they go out there and water it, but they don't spend the time like I do watering one section at a time, taking care of it. Just like ain't nobody gonna take care of you the way that you take care of yourself. And yes, I absolutely appreciate them for doing it, but they don't understand that when I go out there, I stand in one spot, maybe 15, 20 minutes water in one spot, then I move to the next spot, making sure that it's really, really watered well. And so, with me putting that sprinkler system in, instead of them having to stand out there and make sure it's watered in one area, they can go out there and turn it on and leave it on for an hour or two, and then go back out there and shut it off, and then it'll have done the same thing. So that's what I decided to put in to make it easier for them, so that during the time that I'm taking chemo and stuff like that, then they can simply go out there and just turn the system on. It's been a few weeks. I think it may be sprouting, but my granny I said I ain't sow it right, so I don't know. She said you didn't sow it right. Um, just keep on, Shamika, keep on watching it, cause I'm telling you, I've done tomatoes where I just throw them out there and a thing, and you can go to other channels and you can see they throw cucumbers inside of their compost bin, and before you know it, cucumbers will be growing out there and everything. Just keep on keeping your eye on it and looking, and you gonna know. You gonna know. I think it's gonna work for you. But see, grandma and them know about that stuff because they used to grow stuff back in the days. They used to grow stuff back in the days and everything. So they do be knowing. But if they didn't try it that way, she probably speaking on it from her experience. That's how they used to do it back then. And if they never try it to grow it when they wet or whatever, she just giving you the way she knew how to do it. But let us know how it turned out, so we all know. Hey, Korean. Hey, chicken poop. I get so scared when it rains on my babies. LOL. Chris, don't get scared when it rain on it. That's when the good Lord be taking care of your garden for you. So you don't have to be scared about that. And guess what? So the rain can come down and it can be real heavy and it can beat your plants down, right? If the rain beat your plants down, when you go back out there the next day, they'll be standing back up. It don't beat them down for long, because you know what? It's just the water hose will do the same thing to your garden. You go out there and you spray it and you have the water running too heavy, or it's too heavy for it, it'll knock your plants down and then they'll sit back up on their own. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They're gonna be all right. Like, will the rain be too hard? Yes, it's a possibility, but I'm telling you, Chris, they'll stand back up. The next day when the sun come back out and everything, they'll stand back up. It's just like they went to bed and then they sat back up to shut a not growing from the front. Yeah, child, with the things that's happening today, you gotta. It might be some seeds in there that's viable. I don't know, child. Please, this world is crazy right now. Yeah, try to grow the stuff in the frozen food section. Okay. Yeah. I finally collected some rainwater. I was like dancing. Yeah, the rainwater is really good for your food and stuff. But I promise you on everything, Chris, if the rain go out there and beat your garden down, give it a day and it'll be back out there. It'll be back out there standing up. It'll be nice and pretty. You ain't gonna have nothing to worry about. But I wanted to come on and just chit chat with y'all for a little bit, because I ain't been on here for a while. But I'm not gonna stay on here too late, because we have to be up and out of here early in the morning. But y'all know how I do. I will update y'all during the process tomorrow and let y'all know, what is going on. Um, you know, and then we'll deal with it as it come. And I say we because y'all said y'all going on this journey with me. So I'm gonna take y'all along with me and we gonna see what we gonna do tomorrow. Okay. I had enough nerve to do a short on how to grow pineapple. Like I know what I'm doing. Gamma, go out there and do what the little bit that you know. Go out there and tell them you know to twist the head off of there and stick it down in some dirt, don't? And thank you so much for that, Chris. If that's all you know how to do, then you got the first part of it down pat. Keep some water on. Keep some water on it. I haven't seen that one. Thank you, Shamika. I haven't seen that short yet, but I be trying to keep up. I be trying to keep up with all of like it's so many people now that I be talking to about the garden and everything, and it's hard to keep up with everybody's everything, and but I be trying. I be trying, but y'all, I'll just say keep on growing. And Gamma, the little bit that you do know, if you got enough information to make the short be 5, 10, 15 seconds long, go ahead and make you a video and don't let nobody stop you. And guess what? If in the short you make a mistake, then go in the comments and say, "Oh, this is the correct whatever, whatever, whatever." Hey, Auntie baby. Hey, girl. It's scheduled to come out this. Oh, okay. So you be making your videos and then you schedule them to come out later. Okay, then. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see when they get there. I'm pretty sure you did. I'm pretty sure you did just fine with whatever it is that you did, and we'll see. We'll see when they get there. Hey, the most important hey, Shanez, I think I'm saying that right. Forgive me if I know. Um, and Kylie Gamble, I was gonna say something else about. Hey, this is what I was gonna say. If you ain't tell them the right thing to do, at least they know they should not be throwing that the top off of the pineapple. They know that much, right? Don't throw that part away. But all right, y'all, I didn't come to stay for a long time. I'm almost at 30 minutes, and y'all know if people come in here and they start asking the right question, it'll lead into a whole conversation, and we'll be on here for 2 hours. But I can't afford to do that tonight. But I'll be back to talk to y'all. I may not do a live tomorrow, but y'all know I'll be doing shorts throughout the day, letting y'all know what's going on. And if I do have it in me, I will definitely come and do a live so that I can answer any questions or whatever about what happens tomorrow. So, y'all have an amazing night, and y'all keep on growing, and keep me in your prayers like y'all already have been, and even better day tomorrow. Alrighty then. Good night, y'all. Good night. Good night. Good night. And Shamika, we gotta get us a day together now. We gotta get us a day together. So, but if tomorrow, if I do chemo, by Friday or Saturday, I should be straight. So by the time I do a live this weekend coming up or whatever, what I'm saying, what today is tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be Monday. So by Friday, I'll be kind of like coming up out of it and getting a little bit better or whatever. So when I do one of my lives or whatever, you know we're gonna have to set up something. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all have an amazing night. I love y'all, and y'all have a good night. Y'all keep on growing. This has been Life with Tashana, where life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. We are also known as the high class gardeners over here, and that just means we make sure we're growing on the inside and on the outside. But the high class part just means we don't play around with no bugs, no snakes, no worms, and no frogs. And those of you that do play with those things in the garden, y'all can stick around too over here. So y'all can be the ones to pick out the frogs and stuff like that and throw them away. Because we don't want to play around with that over here, which qualifies us as high class gardeners. And it doesn't stop us from growing. Point blank period. And it doesn't keep us from out of the garden. We may run a couple of times, but after we get straight, we'll be back out there. We'll be back out there. But y'all have an amazing night. And if you would like to become a high class gardener, all you gotta do is hit that like button and that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell, and you can be a high class gardener too. Until next time, keep on growing. Y'all have an amazing night.